Air conditioning on the Suzuki SX4 2011, and as you can see, I'm about to use my UV lights because I wanted to show you something here. So I took off the caps, both the caps. The inside of the high side fitting and the outside of the fitting, there's no oil, no residue. It is completely dry. If I get one of my lights here, shine my lights, there is nothing in it. Even using the UV enhancing glasses, there's nothing there. Completely bone dry. But when you come over here and you take a look, you see that little dab of oil right there? Right there. Now do you see it a little better? Down inside, a little bit. That's with the 400 nanometer light. Here's a 365 Opti Pro right there, and you see it kind of glowing a little bit. And then I bring over this boy, and you can see it a little bit more. It has a little more greenish to it, and that's using this. That's for this light there. And then this one, the battery's going dead on it. So all you're gonna see is it's gonna flash for less than a second, and then the battery's gonna go out. Okay, let's zoom in on it. Right there, and that was it. That's all you got to see, and the battery goes out. But you see it's really bright. I gotta charge these batteries up. I got some extra batteries in my car somewhere. Let me zoom back out so we're not wiggling all around. There we go. So that's one of those really cheap dyes, very over diluted, and so it's going to make finding a leak next to impossible using UV light. And somebody would say, oh, but I put UV light in there and I can't find a leak. Of course you're not going to find it. It's a crap UV dye. And let's save my batteries here. And then imagine it even diluted down more once it mixes with the rest of the oil and leaks out through a dilution of the refrigerant and oil. And if you're not lucky enough to be in dark shadow, a guy out in the parking lot or in a brightly lit shop trying to see a dye that's that weak, you might as well, you might as well be pissing in the wind. I mean, seriously, guys. So this was a used car. I could tell that because it has used car dealer license plates. Came from back east. It's all rusted out. There's rust spots everywhere underneath. So this tells me when I see used car's license plate and I only see the low side, looks like somebody hooked up to it, that's usually when somebody gets the can, tries to squirt it in to make it work just for the sale. And then they drive it out here, they drive it around for a week or two, and the AC goes go. There's no history on this car, just came into the shop. So now it's up to me to find, and the technician here says he's seen something around the compressor. So I'm gonna take out, compressor's almost very hard to get to in this one. Gonna get my bore scope and look down there because I physically can almost not see the compressor from this angle, whether that is engine oil, power steering fluid on there. Well, no power steering fluid on this one. Engine, transmission, or anything like that. Have to determine that later. And I have not even hooked up my gauges yet to find out if there's pressure in here, and I'll do that next. All right, let's see what the next video tells us. I'll catch you on video number 2 coming up.